All right. Oh, legs are still destroyed from last week, and I've actually got to train legs tomorrow with Jaden, so it's going to be a blast. Mix up my intra shake, and then it'll be time to train. Trying to. I might have to move this mic around a little bit. I keep forgetting my fucking hat. Not that I really needed to worry about it while I wasn't recording, but now that I'm recording again, I need to remember to put my hat in my bag so I've got something to put the microphone on. Just a chest tricep session today though. I'm gonna have to put carbs on my leg session tomorrow. I won't have time to do it because tonight I've actually got plans, believe it or not. Your boy Nick actually has somewhat of a social life tonight. So only time for chest and triceps, the meat and potatoes of the session. The little kind of add-ons, the side delts and the calves will just have to wait. I'll put the side delts and calves both in my leg session tomorrow, I think, because I always find training a little bit of delts or a little bit of calves on like a leg day isn't too bad. I mean, most people honestly train calves on their leg day. But let's get some carb in here. Good old glucose. What's in here? It's carbs derived from potato, rice and corn, so nice, good quality carb powder. What I was saying though is, yeah, your boy has a social life tonight. The scene is my friend Jaden is visiting from Australia at the moment. And seeing as June 2 is out, seeing as Jaden and I both like June, we're fans, we're going to be watching that tonight. We're going to VIP cinemas. So it's kind of like the equivalent of gold class in Australia, but a lot nicer. So we'll hit that up tonight. That's at, is it 10 to 8? Yeah, 10 to 8, and it's currently 10 to 5, so I've got a solid 3 hours before it starts. The session should only take about an hour tops. So train for an hour, walk back home, which would be about 10 minutes, shower, have something to eat, get dressed. Plenty of time, more than ample time. If I get stopped in the gym though, if people want to have a chat, then it could be another story. So I'm going to try to be as efficient as possible. But in terms of this session, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's a little bit different to how it was before my camera died, like when I last recorded a push session. So the way my push session, or chest tricep session I should say, is structured, it's basically 4 exercises. You've got a cable fly, or a cable press I should say. It's kind of like a fly press, incline Smith press, JM Smith press, which is kind of like a combination for the chest, like a chest finisher and a tricep starter, and then into the press downs from there, tricep press downs. Yeah, 4 exercises, nice and efficient, in and out pretty quick. Like I said, it shouldn't take more than an hour. 50 grams of carbs, 10 grams of EAAs, and we're good to go. So I'll see you guys in there. Oh, all right, so I don't actually have to go hunting for this, I don't know what you call it, back support pad. Tends to go walkabout in the gym. Sometimes people have it over the other side of the gym. Other times it's here, other times it's God knows where. But I'll just do a warm-up set before I dive into the first working set. So 40 for the warm-up, and then 60 for the working sets. No, it'll actually be 70 because I hit 60 for 3 sets of 15. Right, first working set, so see how it goes. If it's a little bit too heavy, I'll drop it back down, because last week I did this without the back support, so I didn't have as much of a stretch or range of motion, which means it'll be more challenging this week. Like if I were to just do what I did last week, the 60 for 15s, I'd probably be lucky to get 15 this week with the extra range. So we'll just see how 70 goes on the first set. I'll give it a go. I'll keep it at this weight, see how I go. Got 11 reps there, so if I can float between 10 and 11 reps for the remaining sets, that'll be all right. Then just progressively build it over time. Because I have been honestly at 60 for a few weeks now, so it's probably about time I do escalate the load and just focus on building the reps back up. I might actually get some music for this set. Again, I hope you guys can hear me because the microphone keeps moving around. Let me just change this for a minute. Take the wind sock off. Hopefully this isn't too loud, guys. I apologize if it is. I'll try fix up the sound in post-production if it's too loud. If not though, great. I've just figured out a better way to have the microphone on. Right, what was that, 70? Whew. Man, I felt like my chest was starting to cramp almost. The contractions were that strong toward the end of the set. That's when you know you've got a good mind to muscle connection though. When it almost feels like it's like a skin splitting cramping sensation. Not just a pump, but like a pump plus the sensation of splitting muscle fibers and cramping muscle fibers. That's intense. One set to go. Then all four are polished off and it's time for the incline Smith press. Okay. Final set. Not quite 11. Only 10 reps on that one. It's hard. It was very hard. But as it should be, it was the final set. The fourth working set. If you can perform just as well as you did on the first set, on your fourth set, you're not training hard enough, that's for sure. That is a given. Okay, so obviously earlier before I started the session I said I was doing, oh not before I started the session, when I was doing the first exercise, I said I was going to be doing the incline Smith press. And that's true, but it's currently taking just some girls training glutes on it, doing some weird kind of like glute kickback, kick in the air sort of thing. So instead of waiting for that, because that could be a long time, I'm just going to do this instead. Similar movement. It's already done one set, 3 to go, 10 reps. I did 200 pound, I believe, last week on the incline Smith press, 200 pound for 8 to 10 reps, but that did feel a little bit easier than this. This feels a little bit more challenging. So even though it's only 180 pound, I'd say it's the equivalent to about 200, 210 pound on the incline Smith press. Final one of these and it's onto the tricep work. Guess you could say triceps, still technically chest onto the transition movement, let's just say that. First triceps movement, last chest movement, the JM Smith press. And I'll tell you what, I love the JM Smith press. I think it's one of the most underrated triceps builders ever. Thankfully, it's become quite popular again in recent years, but I remember a few years back, it was very uncommon to see somebody doing a JM press of any variation, whether it be on an easy bar, Smith machine, dumbbells. But I just think it's a fantastic movement for this overall triceps development, and also a good secondary kind of exercise or an accessory for a powerlifter or a strength athlete looking to get stronger on a press. Yeah. Enough ranting, time to get into it. Hey, bro. So you want to basically line the bar path up with your clavicle. It's kind of like a good reference point for most people. It'll vary a little bit depending on your anthropometry, but I do feel like it's a little bit off center. Yeah. The issue with this bench is the actual legs of the bench aren't straight. And so you line the legs of the bench up to be straight, and then the bench is off center, it's on a diagonal. It's a little bit off-putting. I think I might have made that worse. Oh, smart one, Nick. There we go. That should be good. Just a little bit to the left. Oh. Yeah, that's better. All right. Oh. 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 Hydrate a little bit before I do this third set. Normally I'd be drinking a lot more than this, but surprisingly, I'm not. It's definitely hot. I'm definitely sweating like a priest at an all-boys school, but it's just not really enticing me to drink. Alright, so finally home from the cinemas. It's 11:30 at night. Still got a couple meals to go, and I've got to edit this video, of course, so that's what I'll be doing. But all in all, it was a good movie. I rate it. It was really good. I've seen the originals and the remake, the first movie that came out not too long ago. That was obviously pretty slow, but this one definitely picked up in pace. It was really, really good, filled with action, and they haven't deviated from the original story, which is nice. So yeah, gonna start editing this video, and hopefully I'll finish it before the night is up, or hopefully I'll finish it before I go to bed, that is. It'll be early morning by the time I go to bed at this rate though, just a bit of a late one. Got legs tomorrow with John and Jaden at 11 AM, so it's going to be a bit of a shit night, I'll tell you that. Not much sleep. So I better dive into it. But this is the protein oats, so I'll eat this while I start editing today's video. Got a decaf coffee here. I find the decaf coffee helps with digestion, so do that, and I'll have one digest aid, and my second serving of inner dose kidney to finish the night off. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, see you next time.